Hi, Charles. I'd like to thank you so much for the repair here. We've made friends today, and that's the most important part of what I do for a living. Cynthia, get your pressure washer to pressure wash your fence and do the entire lap. I'm thinking this is your fence. That may or may not be, and this one may or may not be. Alright, there, escape. There's been no escape. Okay. Top of that deck is white. It needs a sealing. It's got to have a moisture reading of 15% or less. Get your pressure washer to get those gutters clean. And it's about all I see back here. Alright, I see lint hanging out of that. I don't know if I can find it. Alright, I can't turn that corner. But you've got one of the most flammable materials on the planet hanging out of a device that creates lots and lots of heat. And it gets scary. You know about the AC. You know about the little piece of rot. Usually brick molds here. Okay, and we're having some activity here. It's been a repair already. That corner's starting to be questionable. We've already talked about the fascia underneath. Get your pressure cleaner to get that gutter clean. Push behind it. Lots of bubbling underneath. And it looks like they got a shoe molding back here. Get your pressure washer to get this perimeter clean. The reason why it's so important, if it goes too long, that mold won't come off. Here again, pressure cleaner. Pretty vinyl windows. Corner repair. Alright, we've got that top corner. Looking at that line. And that line looks good. I'd like to see those pine needles gone. Oh, gutter. Thank you for reminding me. Steel gutter, so we're only going to do the first downspout, the run, the curve, and that's all. I don't want to take steel off and replace it with aluminum. That's dumb. You're going to have to decide whether you want this mold out here. Some people would like it, other people wouldn't. But get pressure cleaner to get that off would be my recommendation. I think probably either needs to be painted or not. You're getting some water damage here on your slate. And I've got a good concrete guy. Here again, mold. God, that's mold. That's been past mold. I'm gonna remind Charles to close things that he opens. Okay, which is not a biggie, but our attention to detail is what keeps us in work. That keeps me in groceries. Mold right there, pressure guide. Up here, you see a seam right there. It's just starting. Let's take a look at your dormer point. Looking for irregularity. You see anything? I don't see anything. Little one. There you are. Okay. And there you are. I can't come up with any reason. And I'm starting to agree with you about the roof. Here again, it's nothing but irregularity. Looking at rows and columns. I don't care about the dark, that's mold. Don't pressure clean your roof. Don't knock the granules off to keep water tight. You got, and don't quote me on this, 5 years on that roof, if not 10, but watch it closely. Some bonehead put your siding in so they got a straight line. Those seams should be staggered. And that's what masonite looks like when it's failing. Look at the bottom. Right there. And I'll tell you, that looks like a hard to find 9-inch reveal masonite with a square bottom. Every one of those joints needs caulk, a lifetime warranty. If you've got black lines like you do all the way up the chimney, that's where your water's going to get in. I would rather you pay me a little bit to fix it than a lot to replace it. You got another joint there. Let's pump it full of caulk. I need to ask if you have any residual paint from the last time you had a lap on it. This side looks a lot better at all points. Cap on the chimney, but you have a tree going out the chimney. There we go. That guy, he needs to come out. He'll have roots. The roots expand. When they expand, they crack mortar. That lets water in. Water will freeze and cracks and splits it further. And then you have bricks falling down, which is worse. You have water going in. That's a pretty good run on the, alright, pressure guy. To clean it, I need to get a sealer on it. Hey, how are you? How are you? Oh my God, how good. All right. You got it? Thank you. Okay. I don't see anything back here. Thank you for the help. I appreciate that, man. And usually have some issue here, siding, and I don't see anything. But let me get this video to you and get pressure guy to, you see those green runs kind of on the back right there. Pressure cleaner needs to do a lap on your house. So anyhow, it looks really good back here. I'm gonna go. Thank you again for the review.